Because once you've identified your niche, the next thing that holds people back is actually getting started. And this is point number 2. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It just doesn't exist. I literally have conversations with people every single week who tell me they want to start their own agency, but they're waiting because they have this emergency to attend to. There's this family situation going on. I want to save up a little bit more money. And all of these situations, they're not situations that are going to play out just right now at the beginning of your journey and they're never going to happen again. A lot of these situations are going to play out while you're running your business. So if that's one of the reasons that you have for not starting a business, this is not a justification. This is just procrastination in disguise. I get it. These feel like real barriers, but I want to give you an example. I've seen people build a recruitment business with no recruitment experience, make 30K in less than 90 days while they still had a full-time job. And they had rent and bills to pay. They had other expenses. They had a wife to take care of as well. So the winners are not the ones who start when they're ready. It's the ones who start before they're ready. And the reality is this: every single fear, doubt, I've been through that experience. I was worried about my contracts while I was working in recruitment. I was worried about if my clients would talk to me ever again. I was worried about not having enough money to cover rent and bills, never mind the running costs of the recruitment business. And all it is these are fears. You know that there are other people that have been through this exact same journey and solved these exact problems. And it's literally fear that's holding you back, because as you begin to grow your business, fear creeps in different ways and at different angles. There's going to be a moment in time where you're questioning whether you should invest in a particular tool or a software, or whether now is the right time to hire or not, or whether the right time to fire or not. And all of these things will come into play. So if you're waiting for fear and the anxiety of not knowing what's next to disappear before you actually take action, then you're in for a bumpy ride. Because growing a business is like growing a living organism. There are things that happen that are unexpected. And during the time that I've been running and growing my recruitment business, I've been in debt, I've had money stolen from me, I've had a court case, I've been on holiday, I've had 2 kids, and I'm still here to tell the story today. But just keep in mind, starting is just half the battle, because the things that separate the agencies, the ones who stay steady and the ones who actually grow, well, that's the next point.